Everyone, welcome to Whack Comics. I'm here with my co-host, as always, Tyler. How you going, man?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, this song is for you, baby. Whack your comics, not your thing. Whack your comics, not your thing. Not the whack, but the whack on the whack. Instead of that lotion. Not that kind of whack lotion. You know, I think the whack lotion. I know you like it if you give it a chance now. Whack your comics, not your thing. Whack your comics, not your thing. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, this song is for you, baby.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Whack It Comics, not your thing. I'm here with my co-host, as always. Badoop. How you going?
I'm going so good. How you going?
I'm going all right. Hey,
Now I'm going good. I wasn't,
going all right.
and now I am.
I was a little bit tired, but K-Titus just knows how to pick you back up.
Yeah, thank you.
Bring you back on it, you know.
Everyone
needs
needs to see that. We'll show it again later, so in case you missed it.
Oh yeah. We've got a guest today.
Yes, we do.
Should we bring him in? Maybe. Do you want to? Should we just do the show without him?
We can probably bring him in. I guess he's casual as fuck.
All right.
If you didn't know.
Oh, casual as fuck.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see how it goes.
Ever since I got back into this, people keep asking if I'm whack. Well, I'm guessing I'm whack.
What's up?
You guys made it better than I ever made it. That was awesome. And what an intro with Samurai Kid. I couldn't ask to be on a better intro show. That was hilarious. I'm still laughing on the inside over here.
He is the best at making songs in the world. I got to say, I love the song that he made for us with the Wacky Comics, like Thang. But I also really, really love the song that he made for Simple Simon, the Australian Pie Man. Oh my god!
Oh, that is a good one.
Yeah, that was an instant classic.
Now, does Simon just like Australian pies, or is he a world-renowned pie guy?
Well, I suppose it'll be a world-renowned pie guy because, like, custard pie isn't your like typical Australian pie, really. Like your typical Australian pie is just like a meat pie, surely.
Yeah, Lee always talks about a fucking meat pie.
Meat pie, yeah. I got a family-sized meat pie.
Look out for.
Have you ever had a meat pie, Gary?
I have not.
I haven't either.
They're really good.
Gross.
I've had a shepherd's pie.
What's that?
I don't know. Did it have the pastry?
It doesn't. It's actually
it doesn't count.
Seasoned ground beef with kind of like a gravy. Then you got
potato,
you got corn, potatoes, and gravy.
Oh, that sounds good. That doesn't even sound like a pie. It just sounds like
it's not a pie though, because it
sounds like a
burrito.
burrito.
You need the pastry to make it a pie. If it doesn't have the pastry, it's just like an imposter pie.
You're an imposter pie.
It's a delicious imposter.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a hello to everyone that we've got in the chat so far. We got first up my Milo brother, Adrian. How you going?
What's up?
Soul Twice. How you? He's got a new picture. I like it.
Yeah, he got a new logo. Pretty sweet.
I like it. Daddy Ignacio's in LA. How you going, Daddy? Stephen, how you going? Southern Comic Geek. How are you? Geeks and Drinks. Dale. How are you? K-Titus really is the best, right?
Absolutely.
Hey, yo, full watch. We've just started. Oh, so you're going to be here for the whole time? I think that's what he said.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Good. I have a feeling you'll want to be.
It's Simple Simon the Pie Man's in the chat right now. Look at that.
Yeah, he is a fucking pie man.
Yeah. Hey, how are you, Austin?
What's that?
Flash Ray, Rock, Captain Sorrow. I think I've just got everyone. Oh, here we go. We've got DJ Link sitting. Hashtag Link Squad. Are you a part of the Link Squad, Gary B?
Link.
I am a part of the Link Squad. I joined a couple days ago.
Oh, nice.
I actually got some time off work, and I was like, oh, better get on here and start watching some YouTube I haven't caught up on, and realized I hadn't subbed up to the Link Squad yet, and I took care of business.
Nice.
That's the way everyone needs to be in the Link Squad, I reckon.
Yeah, don't use the hashtag Link Squad though. It's the Link Squad.
No, I like Link Squad. See, everyone seems to like Link Squad. We've got Link Squad here. We've got Link Squad there. We've got Link Squad everywhere.
DJ makes them. I'm saying it's worse.
Legion wants to watch it live. I mean, what people don't know is he already paid for some premium photos I already mailed to him. But if he wants to see it live, I guess it's going to happen live.
DJ Dinks?
No, Legion of Comics. He says he's here to watch Gary whack it.
Oh.
I guess the photos weren't enough.
No, if you can watch a live whack, it's always better than a photo.
That is true. A live whack is better than a photo. I would prefer a live whack than a photo. Oh, John's here. Hey, John.
Why did you get so excited? I'm not that excited over John being here.
I like John. I watched Comic Glories yesterday.
I didn't say I don't like John. I'm just not as excited as you.
I get excited.
Okay. Hi, John. It's just like, hi, John. Like,
all right. Well, let's get into the show. We usually start our show with the fucking top three. We even have this intro right here. Top three. Yeah, top three. Top three time. Who wants to go first? Top three.
You go first, Lee.
Me?
Yep. You never go first.
I never
Except for when you go first.
Let's let Gary go first as soon as he's gone.
No, he's grabbing something.
I like this though.
I forgot about the top three. I'm so prepared.
Well, you don't actually need to have anything for the top three. You just have to
just
remember or talk about something you've read.
All right. Well, we'll start it out with I just got this AOK from Chamorro Cinema. These Savage Shores. I had no idea this even existed. I started reading it. Fucking amazing. The art is incredibly adept and tells a story as much as the writing of Ron V does. And together, absolutely incredible. So
I've heard of
Manny,
that.
Island Boy Manuel.
That's a pirate book, right?
What's that?
Is that a pirate book?
It is not a pirate book. It's a vampire book in 1766.
Oh.
But it's not like, and I don't usually like vampires, but this isn't like anything vampire you've ever read. It's just really, really, it's upper class, man. It's awesome.
Upper class vampires.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't like vampires, but I do.
Especially upper class vampires.
Right.
You don't like
I'm a werewolf guy.
Oh, okay.
Or Theosaurus, the upper class dinosaur. He's pretty classy too.
Oh, a classy.
So you're classy and casual.
No, just cat. There's no class here.
Okay.
That's why I can admire it from afar.
I'm pretty classy, so myself, I like a good classy vampire. So
you will love it.
What's your next top three? Or was that your top three?
No, my top three is going to be Black Cat, which has been killing it with Jed McKay writing it. That was just handy, so I grabbed it. And my third book, I got to pick up at the LCS, and I don't have one, so maybe I'll do two of them next week for you guys.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. Nice. I appreciate that.
I like that. Do you want to go next, Tyler?
Yeah, I'll go next.
All right.
Okay, so my top three, I read, I don't remember if I talked about Batman Secret Files Clown Hunter last week. Do you remember? Did I say that?
You definitely did. Maybe on Legion's show you talked about it a lot, but I can't remember if you spoke about it here. No, you definitely rapped about it.
Yeah. Oh, did I rap about it?
Probably.
If I rapped about it, then I don't. I already said too much last week in my rap.
Yeah.
So I'll just skip that one, but it was good. I don't want to reveal too much about the rap though. Okay, so I read Home number 5. Juan is on the run from ICE because he had gotten into the United States, well, technically legally, but they're trying to kick him out, and he's got superpowers. Home is fucking great. I love Home. It's just like a really easy, fun read. I'm surprised more people haven't said that they like Home, especially as much as me. The people that have read it just seem to think it's pretty good, and I fucking love Home. So I highly recommend that. Beyond the Breach number 2. The first one I thought was one of my favorite like issue number 1s of the year, but number 2 was like maybe just a slight step down, but it was still awesome. I love Beyond the Breach. I think it's a really cool story. Like we meet like a wizard type of guy in this one, which was all right, I guess, but it just didn't really pack the same punch as number 1. Have you been reading either one of those, Gary?
I have not actually. I heard Home was great, but I haven't got onto it at all. I've been loving Barbaric though, which is one I did want to mention. Barbaric has been amazing. You got a talking axe that gets drunk off the blood of the people that it slays, and wielded by a barbarian that's cursed to do good. So fantastic series.
I thought this was my turn, but I guess.
Breaking the mold, James.
I guess we're just gonna like we have a very constructive, like well thought out show, and Gary just threw it off the rails.
Welcome to my last appearance on Whack Comics.
Lee J. Dink says Barbaric is amazing. I've actually heard that from tons of people. I have not read it, so I need to, I guess.
So I said your reviews are very wishy-washy, and I have to agree.
Wishy-washy?
Yeah, they're so wishy-washy.
Why are they wishy-washy?
They're just so wishy-washy all the time.
Okay. Maybe I should just wrap my reviews then next time, because then they're more like direct. You know exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I like it, but not really, he says. Yeah. I mean, most of the time that is how I think. But when I read like an issue at a time, it's hard to gauge something. So like issue number 2 of Beyond the Breach, it was all right. I love number 1, but really like I needed to just keep going. Issue number 2 wasn't enough for me to just be like, this is the fucking book you need to read. I need to keep going. It's like watching a movie 15 minutes at a time. Like it might have been a great scene, but it's not enough. That was that issue. Radiant Black number 7. We get to see the Radiant team together, and they're like fighting this thing. It's a fun issue. Just a bunch of action mainly. I like the design, and overall, it's been all right. I haven't loved Radiant Black, but ever since we actually started doing stuff, it's been better. So Radiant Black's been all right.
There you go.
Did you read that, Gary?
Wishy-washy.
I did not. For some reason, the art didn't appeal to me, so I skipped it.
The art's my favorite part.
Sister Shattered skipped it too for the same reason.
What's up, Maggie? Serial number 6. So this was the end of like the serial killer, and it was awesome. Serial is fucking amazing. It's in black and white. What?
Fruit Loops?
Why'd you call me Fruit Loops?
No, cereal.
No, serial like
Wheat
serial
Bix?
killer, like a serial number
Cocoa Puffs?
with an S.
Rice Bubbles?
No, none of those cereals. But Serial was super good. It's written and drawn by someone I can't remember right now. I also read Locust number 1 and 2, and there's like these people turning into locusts, and it's like super fucking creepy. It reminds me of like the beginning of Men in Black 1, or maybe not the beginning, wherever the fucking guy turns into the fucking cockroach thing.
Oh, I remember that one.
It's creepy as fuck, and it's really good.
That made me real scared as a kid.
Yeah.
Scene.
If you haven't read Locust, I definitely recommend it if you like horror or
comics book, right?
And if
Scout, yep.
And if you haven't seen the original Men in Black movies, go back and watch them also.
In fact, if you want to watch me read it, I read it on Silent Reading Time. You can go back and check that out. Honestly, it's probably one of the best silent reading times we've had. So everyone should probably just save that to their watch later and watch it later.
Yeah.
Black Friday number 3. This was the conclusion to Black Friday, which is like these monsters are coming out of the ground in a supermarket store on Black Friday. It's fucking awesome. I couldn't believe how much I loved Black Friday, and I did not know this was the conclusion. So when it wrapped up at the end, I was like, fuck, that's the end? That sucks, because I wanted more. Yeah, it was just 3 issues. But it was awesome. It didn't suck because it was bad. It just sucked because I wanted more. But I always like when a story wraps up well. So if that's what the story they had to tell, they knocked it out of the park. And being that it was just like confined to one area, 3 issues was probably like as much as it really needed anyway. But I loved it. We Don't Kill Spiders number 1. It's like a witchy story. If you like witch stuff, I think you'll like it. But I didn't really like it.
Witchy stuff, eh?
Yeah, witchy stuff. Yeah. Have you read that, Gary?
Again, another one I skipped because I thumbed through it and the art didn't appeal to me at all. The last good witchy thing that I did like was the Unkindness of Ravens. What I really enjoyed. But a lot of people didn't.
Yeah, I didn't. I remember reading the first one of that issue. I thought it was good. I just didn't keep reading it, I guess. It happens all the time because there's so many fucking good books to read. ENIAC number 4. I also read that on silent reading time. And I wouldn't say I've loved ENIAC. None of the characters really appeal to me. But it's still been good enough. And this is the conclusion and was by far the best fucking issue. It's like they're trying to prevent all these nuclear bombs from getting launched by like a robot kind of thing. And it was a fucking badass ending. And I really liked ENIAC, surprisingly, after not really liking it that much. I also read to read it. Yeah, you should be getting it sometime in the next 7 months when they decide to ship something to Australia, I guess.
God damn.
You should have it any day, but who the fuck knows at this point?
Who knows?
Something's Coming to Children number 19. We get more retelling from like the past, even though we've been getting that. I'm not going to go any further than that, so no like real spoilers, but it was a good issue. I think it was probably one of the better issues of this little mini run, but we're still not getting a lot of new stuff. For a backstory, it feels like we're just kind of like running in mud. And we're getting the same fucking backstory issue after issue. I don't really know why. It's good though. I still like it. It just could have been amazing, and I think it's just been good. And I also read my final pick is Dark Blood number 2. Who said Tyler sucks?
I did. Hurry the fuck up.
I'm telling my top 3.
Come on, man.
This is my top 3.
Taking 20 minutes.
No, it's not.
Come
it's
on,
only
let's
taking
do it
a
now.
few minutes.
Keep
Dark Blood
it
number
going.
3. I loved Dark Blood number 2 or number 1, and Dark Blood number 2 was all right. I'm gonna keep reading it, but I didn't love it. There was nothing necessarily bad about it. It was all right. Why do I suck?
I don't know.
That was it. That was my top 3.
Ignacio said, "Is this the Tyler Sucks comic review show?" It's a good question.
That was it. That was my top 3.
I'm glad that it's not, though.
What the hell? No one wants me to tell about my comic reviews.
I just read this and it was really good. I finished the whole thing. I started it before silent reading time, and then I read a fair bit of it on silent reading time, and then I finished it. And fucking Honey Badger is amazing. She made my favorite character in a good while, and I'm glad that I have the first appearance already, signed by Tom Taylor too. But some of the highs in this book was with Honey Badger and Deadpool for sure, which is weird because I'm not the biggest Deadpool fan, and I usually get annoyed when Deadpool comes on because he's not that funny. But he was really well written in this one, and I liked it. And I'm going to keep it short and sweet because Tyler took way too long. I just want to keep the show moving. Okay, this is
that
top
was
3.
Your top 3.
I usually have 3 of my top 3, but because Tyler did like 27, I'm just going to do the one. So
What?
that
I'm
that's
with you
top
on
three.
Deadpool too. He doesn't usually do it for me. I think the only thing I've enjoyed him in a long time was the Hot Shots 10-issue series.
Yeah. Have you read the Ordinary Wolverine?
I read the first 2 trades and loved it. I thought I wasn't going to like a copycat character, especially since I was not the biggest Wolverine fan. I found her far more interesting and loved every issue I read.
Yeah, seriously, far more interesting. And the last arc, they like skipped to the future a bit, and holy shit, it was like they just wrapped up the character in general really well, you know.
Yeah, it was amazing how much you connect to that character, but I never had that connection with Wolverine.
Oh, what's this? Wait, we've got something. A third fact. Someone wants some facts.
People like my water bottle.
Hey.
It's motivational too because it says, "Come on, drink more. Never say never." So it's like while I'm drinking, I'm motivated to do something. I guess drink more.
Well, it must be that time. Are you nice and hydrated? Are you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm always ready. So each week after my top 3 that everyone loves so much, I give 3 fire comic book facts that everyone knows unless you've never read comic books or you've never seen movies. So number 1, Spider-Man No Way Home is not only the 3rd movie in the series with the word home in the title, but it also stars Tom Holland for the 3rd time, who just starred in the Loki series on Disney+. And number 2, the Watcher watches the other multiverses who don't know they're being watched while we watch. But does the Watcher know that he's being watched? Watch and find out.
Wow is all I got to say there.
Yeah, it's just a lot of facts. It's almost overwhelming.
Almost too overwhelming. What do you think of it, Gary? What was your favorite?
The third fact that really connected with me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The third fact usually is the best.
Lee J. Dink says you don't.
That's the thing I've heard all week.
You forgot to say you don't have a third fact. I gave 3 though.
I was going to call you on that, but I was trying to be gentle and kind, unlike the chat.
Yeah.
Soul Twice hated it.
What did you hate? There's nothing to hate. They're just facts. Facts can't be hated, and neither can exist.
I. Daddy Ignazio says he loves Baby Tai Tai Big Jug.
Big Jug?
Baby Tai Tai. Baby Tai Tai
Big Jug.
I like that. Baby Tai Tai.
Yeah, I feel like... Yeah, look, Nick watches the show more than Lee J. Dink. Tyler always gives 3. Thank you. I don't know why I would say I didn't get a third fact when I always give 3. I don't even know what Lee J. Dink is talking about, to be honest.
No, me neither. But we usually do a bit of a toy chest. It's Daddy's toy chest. You want to do something?
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, let's do some toy chest.
All right, let's get into it.
Daddy's toy chest. Daddy's toy chest.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Daddy.
Hello, Daddy.
So this week's Daddy's Toy Chest is brought to you by Cubbo Comics.
Thanks, Daddy.
Will reached out to me and he said, I love Daddy's Toy Chest. How can I be part of this? I said, well, we don't want you on it, but you can sponsor it. So thank you so much, Cubbo Comics, for sponsoring Daddy's Toy Chest this week.
Thank you,
awesome.
Cubbo Daddy. I like.
So who wants to go first?
Daddy.
Does Daddy want to go first?
Daddy, I'm here. I may as well go first. Look what I got, Daddy. I've got some little things here. There's Superman and Wonder Woman daddies. And can you hear that?
What the fuck is that?
There's something inside this one, Daddy. It's a present.
Trunk?
Alrighty, Daddy. It's some trading cards, Daddy. You got a couple trading cards. Look at that. It's magic.
Daddy does not understand what those are.
It's magic, Daddy. That's all you need to know.
No, is Daddy made to hold cards?
Daddy is made to hold cards. Daddy comes with 3 cards, and other Daddy came with 3 cards, but Daddy lost those cards. Daddy's had these for a long time.
Daddy thinks that's stupider than your mask.
Oh, thank you, Daddy.
I got 4 things to show the toy chest, Daddy.
Ooh.
We're going to start out with a little black cat.
Ooh, Daddy must like Black Cat. Daddy's brought Black Cat up a couple times.
I like Black Cat. Daddy likes
We
it.
got a little Julia Carpenter, Spider-Woman.
Whose toy is that?
These are mine, but there's a reason they're still in their bubbles. Little Miss Marvel.
Oh.
And we got a little pinhead to protect them.
Daddy likes toys when they're still in their box.
Well, you got to keep these in your box, and they're in a box for a reason, Daddy. Because if you have someone over, like say a small town collectibles, they like to finger your collectibles a little too much. You need protection for your collectibles, so they got to stay in the bubble. You don't want them to get over fingered.
Why would Daddy Small Town finger your collectibles so much?
He's big into jimmying, so you got to be careful when he's around.
Jimmy and Daddy.
There's a faint smell of cocoa radiance in the air, and then things start getting jimmied, and you never know what's going to happen after that.
Wow.
Daddy Small Town sounds weird.
That is pretty weird, Daddy Small Town. What do you got,
I used
Daddy?
to think differently. Daddy.
You better have something better than that stupid jug, Daddy.
No. This is Daddy. This is not a toy. This is serious. It's motivational. Daddy. There's no way it could be a toy.
It's too much, Daddy.
So Daddy ended up buying a couple mystery Looney Tunes Lego sets this week, and Daddy was feeling up the Legos so Daddy could figure out what's in them. And Daddy succeeded, and Daddy got the 2 daddies that he wanted. Daddy got Roadrunner.
Roadrunner, Daddy.
Yeah, and he's got a plant or something.
I thought it was popcorn.
It's a cactus. He's from the desert.
Popcorn?
It's yellow though.
Yeah, like popcorn. Popped corn.
I mean, I think cactus is a better guess than popcorn.
I would say no, but that's okay. We're all entitled to our own opinion.
I mean, that's not fucking popcorn. Daddy doesn't like popcorn.
Daddy loves
And then
popcorn.
Daddy also got Wile E. Coyote with a hammer. Apparently, Daddy wants to murder Roadrunner. So
I think the hammer's for date night.
Ooh, date night. I mean, it's better than awkwardly fingering things like Jimmy the Don Collectibles does.
Look, Daddy, I'm your daddy twin today. I gotta.
Look at us,
double daddy.
Double daddy.
It's a double daddy.
But Daddy doesn't have this one, which is the best.
Yeah, but Daddy doesn't have this one.
Which one?
That's all, folks.
Ooh, Foghorn Leghorn.
With this one. Oh, and Daddy doesn't have a duck either.
I don't have the duck, but I could have got the duck.
And
I felt
have
that one.
Daddy doesn't have a girl pig that's serving tea.
Daddy does have the girl pig, and
Look at
Daddy
all
was
these.
pissed. Daddy posted a video on Instagram, and Daddy was pissed when he got the girl pig and called her a bitch. But it's not Daddy's fault she's a bitch.
That's too much, Daddy.
Daddy's toy chest. Daddy's toy chest.
Good times indeed. Lee wins. Awesome.
What?
I win. I didn't know it was a competition. I didn't know it was a competition.
I would have brought way better stuff than this.
Yeah. Well, now that we know it's a competition,
damn,
I need to get more masks.
This fucking bullshit.
That's what I need to do.
My first turtle was named Wiley after Wile E. Coyote.
Teddy called the big girl a stupid bitch.
No.
Thank you. We take that as like a badge of honor, really.
What do you think, Gary? Do you think that Daddy's Toy Chest is the most awkward comic book segment on YouTube?
Why wouldn't it be awkward? You got to embrace the awkward. Don't shy away from the awkward. Be who you are. Take control of it.
Yeah, exactly, John. To me, I think the most awkward segment on YouTube is the 10 questions on Jimmy Don. It's literally him just talking for an hour, and the person there is just wishing they didn't come.
There you go.
Well, that's just Jimmy trying to get phone numbers.
Yeah, he keeps messaging me, asking me if I want to hang out, and I don't have the heart to say no.
Don't accept pictures from him.
No, I won't. I don't even want to know what that means.
I wouldn't accept pictures from him. Oh, maybe I would. Maybe I would accept the first picture to see how it goes.
Well, does your camera have a magnifier on it? Because you're going to need it.
My
Just to see what the picture is containing.
Well, something small?
They're taking a photo of me?
It's like it's like when he sends you a picture and you open up his picture, you're going to need something that magnifies it. It's like we're in the
So I open his picture with my camera.
Waldo? You're going to be looking a while to see what's actually there.
Huh.
Okay.
Something teeny.
I think it must be time for the next segment. This is one of my favorite segments. No, we'll do that one in a minute. Let's do this one first. It was a meme of the moment.
Fucking forgot about this fucking thing.
It's meme time. Everyone loves memes. Gary, do you like a meme?
No.
Gary, I didn't ask you. Gary, do you like memes?
I love memes.
Yes.
No, you don't. No one loves memes.
Let's hope that you like this meme today. Okay.
I'm scared to see it.
Where if I can pull it up. Share screen. Here it is. It was a little bit from the what do you call it? The what if?
Why don't you read it, Lee?
They were saying, okay, any ideas? And he was saying sticky fingers. And then you got Tyler there. He's like, it's slippy fingers.
So I guess Yondu did not have blue balls after this.
No,
he didn't. No, he wouldn't.
His whole life,
right.
He may have.
Up until he got sticky fingered.
Yeah, slippy finger.
Is this funny? I'd say mildly. It's good. But we have a segment where we look at this fucking meme for like memes are good when you're scrolling and like you pass it on accident and you like almost laugh. And now
but you can't do this with it when you're just scrolling and passing. Like I like a zoom up like that.
Why are you zooming in on me?
Because you can't do that with other memes.
I think that was a special request to get a close up of your mouth from Jimmy the Don.
Oh,
look at these.
Cocoa Radiance is being heavily used at the moment.
That's probably why he's not here today.
And there you go. That was the meme of the moment.
How is that not the most awkward thing? That's awful. Fucking memes.
No, I love it. I actually love it.
Killer theme song. What's not to like?
Yeah. What's that band called again? Asia or something?
I don't know. They sing something with memes.
Yeah. Photoshop Tyler's slippy fingers into his mouth. Oh. Maybe that would have been a better way to go. All right, we've got some requests. We can't ignore the chat for too long. We got to do it. It's time for takeable penis.
This is a much better segment.
Time to see if this penis is takeable or not. So, Gary, this is the question for you. We bring everyone that we bring on here. We ask age-old question: is this penis takeable? And today we're looking at the flaming torch, human torch. He's flaming and he's human. Torch. Flaming human torch.
I would say it is takeable. But I say it would need some prep first, and I think the man for the job is Nick's Kicks and Comics because he's got the nubbin for the rubbin.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's got to get a little nubbin rubbin first. He gets that 9.5 in there, and then he's ready to take it.
Can you explain why he has a nubbin rubbin? Like why does Nick have a nubbin rubbin?
I was scared to ask. So I just know that Nick's got some 9.5 action going, and the nubbin for the rubbin is his go-to move. I haven't seen the move in action, but I heard it's a crowd pleaser.
And it makes the penis takeable?
Makes the penis flammable and takeable. So it fits the Human Torch and inflames it.
So if the penis was already on flames, it would make it extra flammable.
Red and raging the whole way after the nubbin rubbin.
Or if it wasn't in flames, only the penis would be in flames. So you just have one hot dick.
Well, if he doesn't put enough lube on the nubbin, then you get that friction burn on it, and that's not good for anybody.
Huh.
Friction burn. Well,
I'm just happy he's got a takeable penis.
Me too.
Now we all know.
Yeah, I'm glad that we can bring these questions to the comic book community and finally, after all these years, answer them. Thank you, Gary.
Okay, questions need answers.
Takeable penis.
I could listen to Lady Fantastic singing that all day. Takeable.
My sister said inflamed peen is never the way to go. I never thought I'd hear my sister say that, but sometimes Whack Comics makes the best things happen.
There you go. Thank you, Sister Shattered, for opening up to Tyler in a way you never have before.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Now it's awkward, Tyler.
No. It's never awkward here.
Hey, James, you walked into a takeable penis, okay? I'm sorry. Gary declared it takeable, and you just walked into it.
It is takeable.
Now he's got some burns.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens, It happens. So, I know we got a pretty fun whack act. Do we want to get into it, or do we want to wait 1 minute?
Oh, shit. I think...
you know what?
I hear something. Do you hear that?
You hear that already?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I hear it. We're live with breaking news.
This just in a small town in Kentucky, a Taco Bell was held up by a man identifying himself as the Don, crawling through the takeout window. Went in, assaulted a few people, left with an armful of food, mostly nacho fries, and on the way out was heard screaming, "Grab him by the tacos." More coming later. That's breaking news.
We're live with breaking news. Wow.
Wow, who could that be?
That was some crazy breaking news.
Only known as the Don. I had no idea.
The Don?
Breaking into that Taco Bell. But I find ground by the tacos offensive.
Wow.
Offensive?
That's too bad.
Wow. That
Those
is too
poor
bad.
tacos.
Maybe a song could cheer us up. If you missed it at the beginning, here it is now.
Yep. Oh, yeah, very good. Yeah, this song is for you. Very good. Whack your comics, not your thing. Whack your comics, not your thing. Not the whack, but the whack on the whack. Instead of that lotion. Not that kind of whack lotion. I think the whack lotion. I know you like it if you give it a chance now. Whack your comics, not your thing. Whack your comics, not your thing. this song is for you, baby.
Yep.
I can almost hold it together until the end.
Yes. What an ending.
No, I think it's the yep get me. Yep. Wacky Comics, not your thing is the most helpful advice that anyone could have. If you know anyone in their life that has a problem with whacking their thing, and you're trying to get them off it, send them to us. Tell them to whack their comics, not their thing. Yep. Too good. Ruben, how you going, Ruben? K Titus is the man. He really is. I love his shout outs. I can't. Every time he does a shout out for us, I'm like, oh, I can make a new song. So,
How do you know? How do you know you make a song?
because he sings beautifully, and all I need to do is put a beat behind it. That's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into a whack hack. Fucking Nick has one really fun for his plan, so I'm really excited. Okay, Nick, fucking Gary. I'm reading Nick
Yeah,
here.
what are you
as I'm
talking
saying.
about?
It
Like
says
Nick's
Nick.
coming here?
It says Nick right here. What I'm looking at. When I'm about to press. Sorry, Gary. I know your name's Gary.
What
and
are you
not
about
Nick.
to press that says Nick?
It says Nick intro for some reason.
Warning, no good comics were harmed in this video.
That one. It says Nick intro. I don't know why.
Warning, no good
Yeah, it says Nick intro. I don't know why.
Warning, no good comics were harmed in this video.
It says Nick intro. I don't know why.
Warning, no good comics were harmed in this video.
Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Fuck is that?
Welcome to fucking Whack. I'm here with my cunt boys, and we're with Gary as well. How you going, Gary?
I am excellent. How are you, gents?
Going great. We've got a special whack hack. This is one that Gary came up with. He came up with to this one. He came up to us and he's like, "How about this?" And I was like, "I never thought of it. I honestly never thought of it until now. But holy shit, I have thought about this. I've used it maybe once or twice. But Gary, you kick us off, man.
No, I want to go
you said
first.
the-
I want to go first. I don't want to go after Gary because
You don't want to go after Gary?
Gary's is going to be too good. I'm going first. No way I'm letting Gary go before me today. Okay, so today's
no, I'm gonna have to go after you now.
Gary's came to us and he wanted to do a comic book laxative. So,
Okay.
so the first thing that came to mind is a natural laxative. You don't even have to do anything super special. I know most people like when we destroy comics. Well, I'm not going to destroy a comic today because just the natural laxative of reading Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 53. I'm literally just going to open it up.
Are you doing a fucking Burke right now?
No, yeah, I'm not. I don't have to destroy
You're
it.
doing a Burke. He's doing
Because,
everyone.
look,
He's doing a back.
Reading this is a natural laxative, and I can even prove it. Look,
This is a paid promotion.
I'm just literally gonna just double check, like make sure. Look, I did. It is a natural laxative, so you might get a little messy. You do have to catch it every time you turn a page. You're just gonna have to reach down and catch yourself. Just make sure you get it out and just wipe it on the back because the back doesn't matter for grading. And then like it's such a good book, and you could read this on the toilet, but I hate reading on the toilet. I'm just gonna sit over here, reach down, and that's it. It's just a nice natural laxative. Any Power Rangers book after like number 30 is a nice natural laxative.
Oh, there you go. Nice. I like it. Inspired by Burke family 54.
Yeah.
Burke
Thank you,
Nasty,
Burke.
Big Daddy, Dick Burke, Daddy. Who wants to go next? To Gary, do you want to go? Can't.
Let's
I'm
go.
not too scared. I'm scared to go after you, but I'm not too scared. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I will go before you.
Go ahead.
I've got a spoon, okay? I don't like to use other things. I like to use spoons, and to keep my spoon clean, I just use a page of Berserker, okay? I get a page from Berserker. I pull it out like this, and I just wrap my spoon up in the comic book page so it doesn't get dirty. And now I can just get into my bunghole with a bit of scoop it out and just spoon it out as you're going. Okay? You just get in, with all the poo, and you get it out. I don't like to use anything to put in my in my body from my mouth, because your poo comes out the back. So if you just put this up there and scoop it out, all good, no worries.
And then you can unwrap it after and eat your meal.
Yeah, and you got a clean spoon. You don't even need to wash it. The spoon's still good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you could eat. You could still eat with it.
Yeah, you could. So Gary, sorry for Tyler interrupting you, and then me interrupting you. It's
all good, Jeff.
Definitely now your turn.
So, we famously heard about having a tight asshole from Jimmy last week. But what do you do if you have a tight asshole and you can't shit properly? You got to loosen it up. You got to get it out. You need the proper motivation. You need to set the proper mood. There's no better way to set a mood for wanting to take a shit than to start with the appropriate reading material. All right, so you got to get yourself a good Superman book, or if you don't have any Superman available, any Valiant book will do. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to find a picture of Superman's face. Luckily, it's a Superman book. You just got to go to page 1.
Oh, of course.
He already looks like he's having trouble pooping right there.
Yeah, he does.
So,
and he's got a mouth.
Now, the key is you have to make the super poop cocktail. All right. Don't know if you could see it, but I put it in this nice clear mug. So what you need is freshly drained tuna juice from the can, some onion powder, 1 raisin, a couple flakes of oatmeal as a binding agent, a teaspoon of sugar to sweeten the deal, because Superman's bitter as it is just looking at it. And you need small pieces. They must be small.
Okay.
Because if you take too big a dose of a Superman comic, that'll be like a fire hose shooting out your ass. You want to cure your poop. You don't want poop paralysis.
Of course. There's a difference.
Right. So then you just mix it up. And you take 1 healthy spoonful.
Ooh, it looks so good.
It does. It looks delicious.
And 15 to 20 minutes, you'll be shitting for the next 3 hours. And as a side note, if you have a 4-hour erection that won't go away, looking or reading a Superman comic will also take that away for you. So no need to go to the doctor and waste that money. Just pick up a Superman comic. Not only will it make you shit, it'll also take away your 4-hour erection.
So after you've had it for 4 hours, that's when you should start reading. So make sure if you're at 3 hours, wait 1 more hour.
Right, because if you've had it for 4 hours, you're probably not going to use it by then, and it's going to be embarrassing socially, and you're going to want to take it away. And that's instantly deflames it. Takes care of.
Are you sure you can only just have 1 spoonful? Do you want to try 1 more spoonful, maybe?
Would you like me to do another? I mean, I'll be the one paying the cost, but we'll go for it. The tuna juice is the key here.
The tuna juice?
God, it looks so good.
And
wow.
The reason it's in it's a World Cup because it's classy. You got to do it classy.
Of course.
Yeah.
I don't want a lower level poop, and you got to chill it beforehand.
So my money says you're on a time limit now. So you said around 10 to 15 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes. Don't make any plans. Go back up there. And if you need to start slowing it down, you can always go to a Lois Lane page, and that'll help the Jettisons slow down just a little bit.
There you go.
As soon as you go back to Superman, it's straight shit right out the ass.
Straight shit. Well, there you go. That's amazing. I hope everyone can just get the shit out if they need to. All right, we're here for everyone. For everybody.
And then
That's probably my most favorite stupidest thing that we do now.
That's not my favorite stupidest thing we do. That's pretty bad.
It is. I think that's why I like it so much, because it's really bad.
But it is Looney Tunes.
It is Looney Tunes. We do love Looney Tunes.
It's already taken effect. Legs are shaking.
Oh, his legs are shake.
It looked so delicious as it fell off your spoon, and like, oh man, it made me want to eat.
It's the chunky tuna juice that really helps get it down.
Yeah.
Chunky tuna juice.
It pairs well with Superman because you don't know which one's worse. That's why you need the teaspoon of sugar or Splenda in there. You need something to sweeten the deal.
Yeah, of course.
It's the Willy Wonka factor. You got to sweeten it up a little to make it passable.
Possible. I like that.
Sounds good.
I could probably do something with that. And like if I use my spoon at the same time.
Right. Well, then you can
That definitely works.
What if you used all three? You had a sip of your spoonful of your tuna juice combination. You're reading Power Rangers. You got your spoon. All three at once. Shouldn't take you
I
long
think
at all.
that's when you take that shit right to hell.
Oh, take
That would be an instant shit. You wouldn't even be on the
shit.
toilet for 3 hours. It'd just be like one explosion of shit.
And then you need immediate butthole surgery after to tie that shit back together.
Oh,
butthole surgery.
Oh, it's just going to be gaping and hanging after that. You gotta tidy up your stuff after.
I sort of like the thought of a gaping and hanging butthole. Maybe I'll try it and leave it for a while.
You're welcome,
I'm glad that.
Marty.
Yeah, I'm glad that we could teach you something today, mate.
Oh, I like thinking theory. Gonna need a bigger spoon.
Gonna need a bigger.
Like Jaws.
Right.
Yeah.
We're gonna need a bigger spoon.
I've seen you play knifey spoony before.
And now you guys know why Tyler's got that big bottle.
Why?
Just in case you're reading a Superman comic.
Oh yeah.
Or Mighty Morphin.
Yeah.
One of the
Mighty Morphin Poopin' Rangers.
Does your hoop droop when you stoop to poop?
What the hell does that mean?
You know what? I'm not sure what it means, but I'm happy to confirm it all the same. It does.
Hey, Chop.
Hey,
You
Chop.
got some catching up to do, Chop.
Oh yeah, it was a good one. As Marty says, he learnt a lot. You might learn a couple of other things. You might see a bad meme. You might see
Yeah,
other
definitely a
stuff.
bad meme.
27 comics from Tyler.
No,
47. Yeah,
that was
He had
just my top 3.
he had a few. Top 3.
Yeah.
What?
Well,
Oh.
Chop, I hope the catching up is worth it to you when you watch it.
Did you see the new Spider-Man trailer?
I
Yeah,
did.
we did a reaction for it.
I know you did, Lee. I'm not asking you.
I stopped what I was doing at work to walk aside and watch it. I was sold as soon as I saw Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But-
there's. Go ahead, Lee.
And I'm concerned for MJ now because I want her to remember he's Peter Parker.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be amazing. I think the first 2 are amazing, and this one.
No, fucking A. Yeah,
I do
I'm
too.
excited.
And one of the biggest surprises, like I thought he would kill it, Tom Holland. I thought he would kill it as Peter Parker and Spider-Man, and he did. The surprise for me for those movies was Zendaya. I'd never seen her act in anything, and I was sold on her MJ from the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, I've loved her in the first 2 movies, and I can't wait to see her again in the third. It just adds a lot to the character, even though it's not the classic MJ. It's a twist. Perfect. Like in the chemistry between her and Tom Holland, just cements those movies for me.
I heard someone say they were dating.
Yeah, they are.
I
Yeah,
did not
heard
know
too.
that.
I didn't know it either.
Well, see the chemistry.
I think
is
Jojo
real.
said it, and her Jojo.
Yeah,
said it in
yeah,
their
that was
trailer.
who said it. Yeah,
Yeah.
JoJo said it.
But I just wanted to play a little something. I put together a new intro for Silent Reading Time. If you don't know, we do a thing called Silent Reading Time. We open it up to anybody can drop in and read with us silently. And if you come and read with us silently, you'll eventually make it into the intro. And I just updated the intro, so I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you here real quick. Silent reading time. With whack comics and friends. It's time to read now. Silently. So if you ever come on Silent Reading Time with us, well, you'll get into the next intro.
It's
when
going
we make
fast.
Yeah, it's going to
Yeah, we
get
can get
faster
in
and
it.
faster. The song's going to stay the same length, and the video is just going to get faster and faster.
Yeah, we need to. I mean, we were only up to like 7.
Yeah.
So if we get double it, it's gonna be like.
It'll be awesome. I can't wait until it's really fast, and you have to like try and see who's on there. It'll be like more of a Where's Wally thing. You're like, did I see DJ Links?
Yeah, you can't miss Lee J. Dinks in there because see he makes Silent Reading Time not so silent reading time.
Yeah, I think I've got to give him a bit of a smack bottom. He needs a bit of a smack bottom. He does from how much he was not silent on Silent Reading Time. It was
What's
obscene.
your favorite comic to smack somebody's bottom with, Lee?
My favorite comic,
If you're gonna smack a
Berserker.
bottom with a comic,
Berserker for sure. You can get Berserker with a Berserker.
there
Do
you go.
you? What about a different cover? I wouldn't want to do it with that cover.
Different cover. I've got other covers around.
But you're the one getting smacked. It's the smacker that chooses the cover.
Yeah.
The Smacker.
Yeah. So if you're smacking, you get to choose the cover you're smacking them with.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true.
I
So
probably
shut the
smacked
fuck
one
up,
with this
Tyler,
one
and take it.
because it already has a little bit of stuff on the back, so just like extra momentum or something.
Extra momentum. Or something. Wow.
I'd have to use a red Sonja to make it a little savage.
Oh.
I don't have a red Sonja.
I think I don't either.
Why did I come on this damn show?
Sell us on Red. I know you're big on that Red Sonja and Conan. So can
Oh,
you
I'm a niche
give
guy
us
for
a
sure.
2-minute, give us a quick 2-minute pitch on why people should be reading them? Because I don't know anyone else but you that like reads them really.
Well, and I'm going to talk the original Marvel years. Although Marvel's doing a great job with the new Conan series, Jim Zub's killing it. But the reason you read them is for the characters. All right, Red Sonja
What?
is actually.
Oh no, he froze.
Did he really freeze?
So Red Sonja is actually.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you're
did I
back.
freeze?
You're back.
Yeah,
you
you said
did,
so.
you're
Red,
back.
Oh,
Red
okay.
Sonja is actually.
Someone's hacking me, damn it. Oh, all right. So Red Sonja Brogotine was the original character, and she was more in the Puritan times. But Roy Thomas took her, put her in the Hyborian age, and he combined her with Dark Agnes to make the Red Sonja character that's in the comics. And like Conan, their characteristics are they're wanderers and they're adventurers, but at their core, they have a code of honor that they stick to. And it's often in disrespect to what civilized people would consider ethical, right? So you guys are gonna have to be up with this with the zooms. But what's great is they're true to themselves no matter what the situation is. They're the ultimate survivor. They read their situations, and it's just fantastic. I don't know how else to put it.
Well,
They're never not themselves. You never have to worry about them wearing their tights inside out. Or now, if you read a Red Sonja or Conan book, that will also like it says in Predator, make you a sexual Tyrannosaurus. So.
Oh, really?
Little known facts. I only got one fact. I leave the 3 facts to Tyler.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to copyright infringe him.
Yeah. 3 facts. I'm the only person that can do that. Definitely.
It's your thing, man.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Maybe you sold someone on Red Sonja, but it sure wasn't me. Let's. We're coming up over an hour now. Why don't you give yourself let people know what you got coming up on your channel and all the things.
So we have Matt Woods on this week on In the Hot Seat with the Usual Suspects, a fellow Conan fan. So we can count on Lee not watching, but maybe Tyler will be there. We also might have Tyler coming up when he can clear his schedule, and he works nights. We also have Jerry the Jitterbug coming up, who does great restorations. We got Savage Saturday Comic Review coming up on Saturday. We got Shout Out Sunday returning this Sunday. And that's all for now, folks.
And just to confirm, you said that the Torch's penis was in fact takeable.
Yes, and that it needed some prep time by 9.5 Nick for his nub and rubbin.
Nub and rubbin, of course. There you go. Good on you, Tyler. All right. Do you have anything else you want to say, Tyler?
Nope.
No. I'm on Not Near Mint now as well. If you didn't know, I'm there like every Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There I am. We're there. We're doing the things. Come check it out. Thanks to everyone in the chat that's watched along. Anyone that's made it on the replay this far. Cheers. Fucking Gary, thanks heaps, man, for coming on and getting work. It was a real fun one, man.
Oh, thank you for having me, gents.
And we're gonna
myself.
Awesome. We're gonna let Freaky Louie play us out as always. See you later. See you later, everyone.
Check out Whack and Shattered Glass, or you won't see their comics trash. You see them whacking on the floor, you ain't gonna whack the same no more. Whackity whack. 3 fun facts. You see them whacking in your room. Let's see those comics to their doom. TikTok takeover overnight. Comics clean and sanitized. Whackity whack. Don't whack back.